Okay, guys, round two, week two. We gotta pull it together. Can't remember. We're playing a champion. Not the GBA champion, but a champion in his own right. We gotta watch out. We gotta pay attention. We gotta mind our P's and Q's in this battle. Now, what are we gonna do? Bring in the pain. We already did the team builder, so you already know what's going on. So let's just go over it. Remember, this is Lars, ElScizor, and the Borussia Donphan. They're going to be our biggest competition all season long. So we really have to make an effort to hit a home run today. Now, what are we going to do? We're going to go out there. We're going to play around as best we can to get the big threats out of the way and then just hopefully take it from here. Pork chop, I'm looking at you. You got all the moves to just go through his walls. Counting on you today. So, alright, guys, let's not forget, this is going to be another game where there is something on the line for Oldmantup. Now, what's that going to be? For those of you who know Pork Chop, your name is derived from a Doug reference, Doug being the old cartoon. Now, ElScizor Lars is also very fond of that cartoon. And what we've decided is that whoever does the best in our two matches, whatever the overall differential is, whoever's in the positive is going to win the bet. And what is that bet? The loser has to dress like Patty Mayonnaise, the heroine of Doug, Doug's would-be girlfriend, and do a live recording, like a showdown battle or, I don't know, something, while dressed as Patty Mayonnaise, which is ultimately like a blonde wig and a blue dress with pink flowers. Wait and see what happens. Can't wait to see Lars, the bearded lady. He might actually have to shave to be Patty Mayonnaise. But alright, guys, keep your heads together, keep cool, pay attention, and let's go Pirattatas. Okay, guys, we see the team there, pretty much standard what we thought it was going to be. No Absol, no Azumarill, glad to see that, and no Landorus Incarnate. Not really surprised by that. He's going to lead out with Cobalion here. We're going to lead out with Uzair, and Focus Blast is a one-hit KO. He's going to switch out here, and he's going to bring in his Assault Vested Sandslash. Now, we did a little bit of a check here, and we have a little bit of investment, so we can survive any one hit barring a crit, provided it's not a banded variant. But we know that it's an assault vest, so take that respectably well. We are the leftover variant, so we are going to be able to get a little bit of health back here. He's going to go right back into his Cobalion and just safely go for the HP Ice, thinking maybe I'll be able to get that out early. I was so close to clicking Focus Blast, and it would have been glorious if I did. That definitely would have been another tough play. But unfortunately, that did not work out. We're going to have to switch out here. We're going to go into Jellicent because anything he does is going to do nothing. He's going to full switch here. Not bad. And he's going to go out into the one thing I didn't want to see come in, and that was Mega Absol. And I'm like, I don't have Cobra Berry, I have leftovers on this variant, and it was a mistake to bring the leftovers and not Cobra Berry. I had to risk switching out, and he's going to make the play. And as soon as I saw the Mega go up when I tried switching out, I knew he clicked Pursuit, and it took me down. Had I stayed in, he outsped me no matter what. A knockoff took me out. And if I'm not mistaken, a Pursuit with me staying in without the Cobra Berry was a roll. Ah, oh, that hurts so bad so early. But, run in Intimidate Arcanine. And, gonna scare him out here. Gonna go for the Flare Blitz because it's the best overall play. It hits everything on his team really hard except for what comes in, and that's Suck It Bob the Slowking. So Pork Chop's gonna go for the Flare Blitz, and I'm like, not bad damage, not bad. So I'm like, I can take a Scald. I know I can. I see the leftovers, so I know he's not some hinky set. And even if he's Monist, it max does like 50-some%. So I just stay and go for the wild charge to see how much damage I'm going to get, and that does a butt ton. We do have the expert belt, which he did know right off the bat. He said, I talked to him afterwards, said he did the calc and knew it was either expert belt or I forget what other item he thought it might have been. But yep, definitely didn't have him tricked at all, thinking maybe I was banded. He just stayed in because he really thought I was going to go out into Celebi, hence the signal beam, which would have been almost what I did. Gonna go for the Flare Blitz on the turn because I know it's my best turn move, and he's not gonna stay in. He's gonna switch out to get the Regenerator boost. He brings in that Sand Slash, which was really, really good for me. Now I'm sitting just above half health, and I could live a Scald. I could, but I didn't want to stay in and it be an issue. And for some reason, I don't know why I thought I was gonna take a Scald when I switched in here. Because dumb, and I didn't run the calc, that's why. But I really expected to live that. Because I'm dumb. Always run your calcs, kids. Always. And I'm going to bring in T-Tar here. And I really wish I would have had Pursuit on this T-Tar. It would have nearly taken him out after I Mega'd up. But don't have it. Not really worried about it because it was the only thing on his team that it was worth having it for, and I had plenty of other things to deal with Slowking. So, gonna Dragon Dance up here. And I'm gonna make a huge, huge mistake. Really was not expecting the Scarf at this point. And he is. Was really thinking the reason he brought that back in on Thunderous earlier was because, and I did the calcs, a quick attack from Cobalion would have taken me out at that range. And it turns out he Scarfed. And now I know that because that's the only way a Jolly max speed. I had my Tyranitar Ev specifically to outspeed at one boost a Cobalion, and I had to get Excadrill in and do as much damage as I could while I still had the Sand up, because it was the only thing that outsped his quicker Mons at this point, because Uzair went down, Tyranitar went down. So, I stay in here, get a critical hit on the ElScizor, which is really unfortunate for him. Yeah, really unfortunate. He's going to knock off here. He might have been able to stay in for... Well, he wouldn't have taken another hit, but he would have been more damage when he switches in, less damage when he switches in later, and you'll see. So he's going to bring out Bob, and I just go for the safe Earthquake here because I didn't want him switching in Cobalion on the ElScizor and taking next to no damage. And that was my last turn of Sand, so I had to go for the Earthquake there because it hit everything on his team, and I didn't think he was staying in. So I'm just going to go for the ElScizor here, and that is going to do a huge amount of damage. He's going to do another critical hit. I don't know how much that mattered. Based off of how much damage that the Wild Charge from a max attack Arcanine did, it may have impacted the overall scheme of things. Probably not by much, though. Probably just a differential thing. He's going to finish me off with Earthquake there. He's going to get the speed boost, so I'm like, okay. Not a problem. Going to bring in Pork Chop, going to get the Intimidate off. Bada bing, bada boom. No problem, no problem, no problem. Now, he's already seen he's got the Earthquake, but I know I can take one at this point. Kind of surprised he didn't Baton Pass out there. Not that he needed to, or that it would have helped that much. And the Flare Blitz here is going to hit this, and I will be able to finish up the Tangrowth. And this is where the crit may have mattered, because he might have been able to come in and take one more Flare Blitz if he was at a little bit more health. I didn't do the calcs, but yep. So he's going to bring in Mega Emo, and I'm going to make another huge mistake here. I should have just gone for the Extreme Speed because I was carrying it. And overall, again, not going to change the great scape of things, because at this point I've already well lost, because the only move I have left on Celebi is not going to touch Cobalion, and it's Seed Bomb. And had I Extreme Speed, that does at least 60%. Now, I would live a knockoff here, and that was a crit and it did that much damage, but had he been at less 60 health, I would have been able to finish it off with a Seed Bomb. Again, not really going to matter, because he would have beat me anyways. So that T-Tar play was so bad. And it was just really bad. So, yep, we're 1-1 after week 2. We're going to take a huge drop in the division standings from first to, I'm not going to say what to because I don't want to spoil the other matches, because this is going to go up at 10 a.m. on Sunday, which is before everybody else's matches, and it's just going to be mine and Lars' matches. So that's fantastic. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching. If you have any press conference questions, leave them down below in the comment section, and we will get to them Wednesday. Wednesday is the press conference day. So put all your questions down there. Tell me how bad I sucked this game, because I hate to say it, but I played like last season in that game. I mean, that was just a huge misplay, and I don't know. Huge misplay on my part, and it sucks, and I really feel bad because I think I'm letting a lot of people down with that loss. But what you're going to do, all we can do is plan for next week, where we have Gym Leader Geo, who's going to be our second division match. And we really need this division win. We really do. If we want to keep on pace with Lars, division-wise, we have to win out our division matches, and hopefully someone will beat him. We will beat him next time, and we're going to wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, knock him out, drag him down, haul him out, and bury him next time. So we're going to be ready next time. We're going to make any stupid plays. Alright, guys. We'll be planning for Gym Leader Geo and the San Francisco Giants next week in Week 3. Alright, guys. Have yourselves a good day. Catch you on the flip side. Pittsburgh Pirattatas out. Peace.